You guys, welcome to number 15 of the Derby Chromad Live, and to start off this episode, we're just going to be finished off the season in this episode. We've got 4 games, we've got Swansea City, Newcastle, Bournemouth, and then we're going to be finishing off with against Spurs, so that game could actually be quite important as you look at the table. They're currently in 5th with 52 points, we're on 46 points, so if we beat them on the last day of the season and they lose one of their last 3 games, there's an opportunity for us to finish in the top 5, so yeah, that's something I'm definitely looking into. Obviously as well, Stoke have to drop points, but let's go into our first game against Swansea City first and hopefully kick it off with a win in this episode. That'd be quite nice. Hopefully, unfortunately it's in the rain. I really don't understand, like it's like the end of April and somehow it's raining when it should be all sunny and happy and stuff like that. But nevertheless, we're going to go with this lineup. It seems to be doing very nicely at the moment. All the players in very good form, and yeah, hopefully we can get a win. So looking at the Swansea City lineup, they've gone for a pretty decent team. That Lee Lucas in the holding midfield role, he's actually like the second highest assister in the league so far. So we've actually got the top assister with Thomas Ince, but yeah, he's someone we're going to have to definitely look out for. Is in the rain as well, so I don't really do too well, as I've said many times. And yeah, Swansea are a very good possession-based team, so we're going to have to break on the counter-attack and hopefully win this game. Montero on the attack here, cutting inside packs. And no, oh my, I thought that was clear, and then apparently not. Sigurdsson's just put it into the back of the net. They're kind of lucky. Bounces off the post. I thought the keeper would have just picked it up, but he was just on the floor for some reason. So yeah, Montero on the attack here, goes past Christie, cuts inside really nicely. I don't know if it was Dominguez who like kicks it out of my keeper's like hands as it goes back off the post. I don't know. But anyway, we're 1-0 down. It's not been the best of starts. We really haven't had too many attacks. And it's in the rain, so happy days. Here we go, through for Akateche. There we go, he's put it into the back of that. Apparently his name is not Akatex, with like an X at the end. It's like a CHE sound, so I was trying to say it then, but it didn't really work out too well. But yeah, again, Thomas Ince making the assist there. Puts it through for the Spaniard, and a wonderful strike, to be honest. And it gets us back into the game early on in the second half. Oh, that's a great bit of skill there from Jamie Vardy to go past the man. Can he get it through for Ince with the finish? And he's found the back of the net to Thomas Ince. Wonderful little play from Jamie Vardy to go past the man with, yeah, that bit of skill there, right there. Just puts it straight past number 2 and then puts it through for Ince, who finds the back of the net with his left foot to make it 2-1 and to get us into the lead. And there we go, there's the full-time whistle. We got a nice 3 points to kick off the episode against Swansea. We did go 1-0 down. But we did well to come back into the game quite quickly as well, like both the goals in like a matter of 8 minutes, so yeah, it was a good win. We have had an injury to a player, and it is Joe Allen. He's going to be out for the rest of the season now, so that's a real shame because he's done really well in that midfield, but now it gives an opportunity for other players like Leitner, Bryson and Hendrick to get into the first team. And Leitner's actually on like 45 grand a week, which is more than Hughes, and like Thorne's on like 15, Hughes is on 40, and Leitner's just sat on the bench with like 45, so a little bit of a shame. I really like Joe Allen, and glad that I signed him. So if you look at the table now, we are actually in 9th position. It looks like there's a game in hand, because if we do win the game, we go back up to 7th, and we'll only be 3 points off Everton now, who are in 5th, so good opportunity for us to potentially, we're only like 3 points off with 2 games left, so if they lose one of their games, then we really could have a good opportunity and finish in the top 5. So yeah, let's go into our next game now against Newcastle. I might actually, yeah, I'm going to use the blue kit because hardly ever use it, and it's actually quite a nice kit in my opinion. So yeah, unfortunately Allen has been injured now, so we're going to have to put Leitner into the team, but we have had a bit of growth here to Dykes. I think, I really don't have to say his name, I'm pretty sure it's Dykes, and it's nice to see when players that aren't really playing that many games are growing, and hopefully Joe Allen doesn't go down in ratings due to his injury, because that happens sometimes. When a player does get injured, he does go down a couple of ratings. Oh no, keepers, yeah, I knew as soon as Vardy had like saved that in that manner, I knew we were going to concede there. Really nice ball from Wijnaldum. I said he would be quite dangerous in this game, and Shelby's shot being parried, and I think that's Musa Sissoko with the goal to make it 1-0. Obviously got plenty of time left in the game, but really annoying we've conceded early on. Ooh, might be a red card here for John Joe Shelby. It is, it's a red card to John Joe Shelby, 42nd minute. I would show you the amount of free kicks that Newcastle have given away in this kind of position, but they've probably given away 5 or 6 already, so it could very easily be 9 men in the second half. Oh my flipping god. Moussa Sissoko in this game, he's been kind of crazy, but what I'm actually going to do, we're 2-0 down, we do need to win pretty much every game, so I'm going to stick Thorne, actually we'll change it to a 4-2-4, and yeah, we'll just stick another striker on, because there's no real point in like trying to get a draw or anything from this game. We may as well go full out and hopefully get the win. So yeah, we'll stick Architects out wide, Whitey down the middle, and Emenike up front, and obviously we've still got Sarabia and Diox on the bench as well, so we've got plenty of options. Oh, what a strike here from the Spaniard. I've actually just taken him off as well to be substituted for Diox, but yeah, it was a really nice through ball from Emenike. He puts it through the fullback and the centre back and finds the back of the net with a wonderful left-footed strike. Maybe I should try a few more of those, because he tends to score quite a few good long shots. Oh, and there's full time. Really annoying game. Obviously, when a player does get sent off, the team tends to like try a lot harder. It's one of those frustrating things. And the goals that Newcastle scored, like you look at that, we had 7 shots on target. They had 3, scored 2. But that's FIFA for you. So going into our next game now against Bournemouth, it is at home. Sorry, it's not away from home. It's at home, and yeah, they're one of the teams towards the bottom of the table. We should be able to at least get the 3 points in this game, and hopefully at least finish in the top 10. That's my main goal. I think after losing that game against Newcastle, finishing in the top 5, it's not going to be an opportunity. So yeah, I've decided to put Darren Bent on the bench because Emenike, what a terrible player. I think he's going down in stats as well. So I'm thinking of probably just either releasing him at the end of this year or maybe just selling them. I don't know, we'll see what we can do. So looking at the lineups for today's game, we've not actually made any changes. There's not much really to do. We put Darren Bent onto the bench just because Emenike, as I said, he's just terrible. Like, there's no other words for it. He's not even scored a single goal in like 6 or 7 games, and I think that's plenty of a chance. So Adam Smith coming against his former club, obviously he did spend a bit of time with us on loan, and yeah, they've got a really good attack. Obviously Gradle, Wilson, Arter, Ritchie, Dan Gosling holding midfielder, Mings, Janscheit, the Borussia Mönchengladbach centre-back, I think that's him anyway. So yeah, he's a really good player, he is, and looks like quite a solid Bournemouth team. Oh, here we go, through for Ince, got to score. There we go, back of the net, he had to score that. That was the goal we needed to get. We did just hit the crossbar about 2 minutes ago with Will Hughes. He's one of them players, Will Hughes, like, brilliant passer, brilliant dribbler, cannot score for shite. Like, literally, you could put it on a silver platter for him and he won't score it. It's one of them players. But yeah, 7th goal this season for Thomas Ince. I think he's on about 10 or 11 assists now, and there might be a chance of selling him for some good money in the summer. We'll have to see. Here we go, through for Jamie Vardy. Come on, son. Put that across to Ince. Find the back of the net. There we go, nice and easy, 2-0. Quick 2 goals there for Thomas Ince. Good opportunity for him to get a hat-trick in this game now. Second half to come. Yeah, really nice play from Jamie Vardy. Just puts it on a plate for him. And kind of lucky to get it in, to be honest. Mings was really close behind him. We could have potentially won a penalty. But we're 2-0 up going into the second half. Ooh, that was a nice goal. I'll give him that. That was a nice bit of play from Bournemouth to start this second half. And now we need to really concentrate. Mings into, who's that, number 16? I'm not too sure. But yeah, that 1-2 from Arter to Wilson, back to Arter. Then he puts it into the back of the net. I really like Harry Arter. He's one of them players that we could potentially bring into this club. Only his 2nd goal this season. But now at least that goal gives us like that drive in this second half. We could have just easily put it into autopilot and probably lost it. Here we go, the Belgians cutting inside from this left-hand side. Can he get the finish to kill the game? There we go, he's put on the back of the net. A wonderful little run from Diox down that left-hand side. He's really good with his 5-star weaker foot, and I'm really glad that we signed him. I think it was a really good deal as well. We got like Lustig, who wasn't really doing too well, plus like 2 million, and yeah, he's scored at least 5 goals for us, and definitely won us some games. So yeah, making sure we win this one, that was really important. Now going into the last game against Spurs, can we get in maybe the top 7? There we go, full time, a nice 3 points against Bournemouth. I say that we don't do well in the rain, but in this episode we've won 2 in the rain, and the one in the dry we actually lost, but it was at home, both of those games, so maybe a bit of home advantage. So one player I definitely want to bring in the summer is Gabbiadini. I think he's a quality little player. Around 15 million he'd probably cost, but you look at them stats, really good in either the like right or left forward positions, or even in the striker position. Very good finishing at 81, so it'd be a good long-term replacement, obviously, for Jamie Vardy, because he has got pretty good pace as well. So if we do win the last game of the season, we do actually finish 6th. I'm not too sure why other teams have played, and like City, Swansea and Spurs haven't played, so we do need to win this game as well, because obviously both City and Swansea, who are below us, if one of those do win, we could potentially drop down a position down to 8th, so kind of don't want that to happen. I would quite like us to keep this position and maybe even go higher, maybe go to 6th position. That'd be quite nice to finish off the season. So yeah, let's go into this game against Spurs. It is away from home at their stadium, so it is going to be a little bit tougher. So yeah, it'll be a really interesting one. Let's have a look at the Spurs lineup for today's game, the final game of the season. They've gone for a 4-2-3-1. Harry Kane up front, Pritchard attacking midfielder, Diane Dembele, Holding, Chadley and Lamea out wide, Alderweireld, Vertonghen, Danny Rose, Walker and Michel Vorm in goal. So no Hugo Lloris, I'm not too sure if he's been sold to somebody, but it is quite a strong Tottenham team. Here we go, Ince early on. Oh, and it's deflected into the back of the net. Oh, what a great start there from Thomas Ince to get the goal early on in the game. And yeah, great start to the game. Christie with the ball into Craig Bryson, lays it off at Ince. Ince with the right-footed shot. I'm quite surprised. I'm sure he got like only 2-star, maybe even 3 right foot, weak foot stars things. So 9th goal of the season. Potentially we could get him onto 10 in this game, and yeah, that'll be a great season. And I really hope we win this game now. No way. I thought Vaughan was just going to catch that. But no, it's gone into the back of the net somehow. I think Alderweireld's been injured as well in the making of that goal. But yeah, I was just expecting, like, I won the header, but then I just don't understand how it went into the back of the net. Like, just catch it, Vaughan. I know you're not the tallest of goalkeepers, but I'm pretty sure he could have caught that quite easily there. But yeah, we've got our second goal very early on in the second half, and now we're in a great position. There we go, through for Darren Bent. Can he get his final goal? There we go, we've got Darren Bent, his final goal ever, and he can happily retire now. Obviously scoring against his former club, Tottenham, who he did sign for a lot of money, and I don't think he did too well, but yeah, I'm glad he got that final goal for us. Beautiful finish into that bottom right hand corner, and a bit of a shame he is retiring, to be honest, because he's not that bad, you know. He's still putting him away in the Premier League, and there we go, full time. Lovely way to end off the game, and lovely way to end off the season. A 3-0 victory at White Hart Lane to finish in the top 6 as well, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, Tottenham were really bad in that game. I think they were playing like really defensive, but at the same time didn't do too well defensive. Yeah, we're going to end off the season here. Looking at the table, we finished 6th, and I think that's a really good solid position for a newly promoted team. You really can't complain with that. But you look at the amount of draws we got. If we turned even a couple of those into wins, we would have finished in the top 4, which is absolutely crazy. Only 2 points off Spurs. So yeah, a little bit of a shame, but at the same time, still to finish above like Manchester City, Liverpool, Stoke, and I know Stoke aren't anything amazing, but they're doing quite well. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. You look at the bottom 3, Norwich probably will get relegated. Sunderland, they're down there. But West Ham, a team that are pushing on for Champions League football in real life, they've been relegated. So I'm definitely going to look into signing a few of their players like Sacco, Kouyaté, Mikel Antonio as well. So yeah, I really can't wait for this summer window to come around. If you want to leave some comments down below as well on who we should sign, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Jamie Vardy finishing the top 3 scorers. If we play him a little bit more, like at the start of the season where we were playing Jordan Rhodes instead of him, he could have easily finished in the top position with 15 goals. A little bit of a shame in the end not to get that position, but Thomas Ince with 9 goals and 11 assists really did have a good season, and Vardy also getting 5 assists. Bardi getting 9 clean sheets, really good to see, only beaten by Butland, Federici and Valdez. Yeah, we're doing a bit of training there, and as you can see, Forestieri grown to a 76 rated player, which is kind of good because it's nice to see he's still growing, but we haven't had the opportunity to really play him, so I'm going to look to potentially either moving him on or maybe Sarabia, I'm not too sure. But yeah, really happy with this squad at the moment. Obviously when Joe Allen does get back from his injury, he'll go straight back into that midfield. I'm really liking what we've got at the moment. I think a backup holding midfielder and a better striker just to give a bit of competition for Vardy, who did do really well for saying that he didn't really play that many games. But yeah, Darren Bent retiring now. It's 81 finishing, still really good stats, and at the age of 33, not bad at all. I'd say Shackle's probably going to retire. Warnock's contract's running out, so yeah, this squad will kind of thin out on itself. But yeah, we've still got improvements to make. So if you did enjoy the Season 2 finale of the Derby Career Mode, it'd be absolutely fantastic if we could smash over 25 likes for the Season 2 finale. I'm just going to simulate it up to the next season. And yeah, make sure you do leave some comments. I'm not too sure if we will have European football or not. I'm not too sure on that front. It would be quite nice if we did have Europa League football just for that third season, just for something to do. Would be kind of nice. But nevertheless, if you did enjoy this episode, make sure you do smash the like button, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and see you soon. Bye.